I think that's a wrap, right?
Yep.
That's a wrap.
Jordan, what's your topic?
No.
I was gonna say, do you really not want? I thought mine was a good one this
I was
week.
gonna say, did you ever decide? Because like half hour before you were
Oh
scrambling.
yeah. So when you hit go live, I still didn't have a topic.
Okay.
And then when I tweeted the stream out, it was like 10 minutes before we actually started. I still didn't have one. And then when I quote tweeted it 5 minutes later, I did have one. So I came up with this 5 minutes before. And honestly, I think it's an all right topic. It would be so like if you were back in time, if we were in the Dark Ages, like think of like a Skyrim or an Oblivion setting, right? Like in that time frame, what would your job be? Because obviously there's no technology, there's no modern things at all, right? So what would your job be? What would you
Blacksmith.
Because
I would love forging weaponry and armor.
that'd be
and stuff.
super cool. My two that I can think of would be I would be either a hunter or I would be a woodworker. I think both of those would be,
Carpenter.
be a carpenter or a hunter. Like those are kind of my two because I love both of them even now. Like they're fun things to do.
I mean, there were like circuses and like battle arenas there, so I'm thinking like ringmaster or like the announcer for those things. Cause,
I mean that plays into your radio job.
yeah,
now,
so I'm thinking probably like something like that, some sort of entertainer type person.
In chat, blacksmith and ninja.
Forge your own ninja stars. And
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
See, I think hunting would be super cool. I mean, obviously, I would need to use bows and stuff, but I mean that would be fine. But then woodworking and carpentry and stuff, I think would be really fun as well. Okay, I mean, not dragon, but sure.
No,
yeah.
dragons existed. That's factual.
You would just call it dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
So
Legitimately.
I'm curious about Weston though, because I mean his career is computer programming.
Well, that's why it'd be kind of an interesting thing. Like, what would if we were back in that time, what would you
Honestly, probably be either a scholar or an
Okay.
emissary, like a diplomat, because I'm really good at learning languages.
I was hoping dragon trainer.
Or
I feel like a historian or something.
yeah, that's kind of what I was
You know?
doing for scholar,
do?
like a historian of sorts.
Yeah.
But
A baker and just make sweet rolls.
that'd be pretty
Let me
sweet.
guess. Somebody stole your sweets roll. I actually make really good sweet rolls, by the way.
Do you
throwing
use
that out there.
your Skyrim?
From the Elder Scrolls
Yeah.
cookbook, yeah, the sweet roll recipe in that is 10 out
You
of
should
10.
bring some next week.
And we'll eat
I
'em on
brought them
stream.
before.
Hey, have we had them?
I have not.
I have not
them.
had them.
Yes, I brought them to church on Thursday night one time, like a couple years ago.
I never had one.
I didn't have one.
I don't think I don't think I got one.
Okay, well, yeah.
I think
I
you
can
gave
make
it to
again.
everybody else but us.
No, you would have been one of the
We
first
can have
people I gave it
a Gordon Ramsay-esque, review for your sweet
to. Oh
rolls.
God! Well, I know you guys are just gonna rip me apart because I
I don't
made
know.
It, so.
I like
Actually, food.
I
Food.
like
You
food.
might actually get our love for food.
That's another thing. I like to cook too. So I mean,
a baker.
I would be more of like I go hunt myself and
Or
then
butcher.
I guess I could sell what I
You could
cook.
be-
I could.
What, somebody. I don't. Why can't I think of the word? Somebody who cuts a hair. Why can't I
Barber?
think
A barber?
Yes, and then you could make meat pies for a living.
Okay, Sweeney Todd.
I'm actually impressed you understood that reference.
The
Just be a
demon barber of
beggar,
Fleet
a
Street.
homeless man. Give me a coin, sir.
Why do you think I'd be homeless?
No, I said I could be.
Oh, I thought you were saying me. I'm like,
no,
man.
totally blacksmith though. I'd love
No,
to
he's
run
not
a
assuming.
forge.
He knows.
Oh, he just knows
Yeah.
I'd be the
Forge
homeless
would be
guy.
amazing.
It'd be dope.
I'd make the coolest swords and armor.
I could use your swords to go hunting.
Mm-hmm.
Heck yeah, man! Like that.
Bring me the materials and I'll make you something sweet.
Yeah, I mean, I'll bring you the skins of the bears that I kill.
And, and then when I announce the battles, I'll be like, the swords today were provided by Jones Smithery.
Jones Smithery.
And I'll be your special guest.
It's a shame that his last name isn't Smith. It would be like Smith Smithers or something like that.
I'm glad it's not.
Glad it's not either. Well, that's actually funny because isn't that how like last names started?
It's like
so
your
like
career.
Yeah.
Smith
Well-
last name is.
Well-
In Europe, last names didn't actually start until roughly after the time of the Black Plague. Because
Yep.
most people stayed in their villages most of their lives. But they actually had to start moving around to fill in to other locations. And so they had to start saying like where they were from and had to give them a second name to actually refer to them.
Or a lot of like.
Or Jameson or Peter's son.
Yeah, like I was gonna say, like
You know.
Norse names would be like your Peter's son. Like so
Helen
your-
daughter or something
Yeah,
like that,
so
you know.
like, the name Johnson it's John's son.
Yeah.
Like that's that's
mean,
how those last names came to be.
Soaper, it literally is a soap maker.
So you would be a soap maker.
Yeah. So,
Tim's in
So-
charge of the bathhouse.
Son of Nico, it would be me.
probably.
Nico in the
Nico's
night.
son, yeah.
Am I?
Call him Nico.
Well,
No, am I a product of Dima? No.
I'm descended of those
Yee-hoo.
who ran mills.
You're
Yeah.
the son of Blurry Face.
But, I mean...
Nice.
See, I don't know what the origins of Kuiper is. Like I've been told it's like Dutch, but I don't know anything. Or not Dutch. What is it?
Isn't that like a position or something like Kuiper?
I don't know
Well-
actually.
I feel like it is a position, like it's actual task.
I feel like it has to do with fish.
It might be. I have no idea.
could look
I
it
don't
up.
know,
I
though.
legitimately.
What
have
about
no clue.
Jones? Where's Jones come from?
It's pretty sad. He knows
Jones
the
is
origins of my
Welsh.
last name, but not
What,
me.
what is it? Any?
I don't think so. Not that I don't remember, but I know it's just weird because in the Welsh alphabet there's no J. So.
Kuiper is a Dutch occupational surname meaning Cooper.
Oh, it's a Cooper.
Ah,
Gotcha.
So the people that call me Cooper, they're actually right.
That's actually funny.
My a lot of people in high school, they just my nicknames would be, it started out as Kuiper, and then it was Cooper, and then Coop Coop, Kip Kip, like all this different stuff. So like Coop Coop was actually not too far off then.
Nope.
Yeah, I don't know. I honestly think though, like the hunter, woodworker, like that'd be a fun life even now. But there's just no, like, kind of hard to be a professional hunter nowadays. Like
Go live in Alaska and be.
you almost need to be a hunter blogger
Yeah.
or
Jones,
vlogger.
Jones means Jehovah has favored.
Oh,
wow,
And it is
you're
a
important.
popular surname among European Christians. And
Wow,
yeah.
why is yours so important? Mine's just Cooper.
I mean, I'm not complaining.
Go look at mine now.
Yours
Yeah,
literally
'cause-
means son of Nico.
Yeah.
That's
Who's
You're
exactly
from
what it
Dima.
is.
I'm from Dima.
You are
I'm a product-
the spawn of Blurry Face.
No wonder I have so much depression.
and then we said Miller was a mill worker, probably
Yeah,
soap worker.
yeah.
Unless you go back to my mother's side, in which case I'm actually descended of the Claphams.
Miller's much better.
I know, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
No, Clapham. Have you ever heard of like Clapham Square in England?
No.
It's actually my ancestors that I was named after. That's where Buckingham Palace sits.
I have a park named after me. In
So it's
Emmitsville.
not the guy who
I
made
was
the clapper
descended of
light.
Dukes.
Oh.
Which I mean, I guess that does mean I was descended of royalty, but most of us are.
Forgot I was watching football on my phone. I'm like, where's my phone so I can look up this stuff?
Oh, yeah, you've been watching that. I've been kind of looking over and seeing, every once in a while, I'll take a peek at it.
I was gonna look up the actual full
So mine
definition of
is
my
a-
name.
Nicholson is a variant of the Scottish Nicholson, which is also
The son of Nichols.
it's also would be
Chris.
it actually is then translated to Nichols. So maybe
So you
me
and Chris
Chri-
are related.
maybe deep, way
Way back
back.
there.
By adoption.
Yeah, that's true. I guess I can't really be related to him.
I mean, that means that name is more yours than his.
Because he's what?
Give me your last name. Oh wait, it's mine.
Christian, I'm sorry, dude. I love you, bro.
Because he's
We do
Guatemalan,
love you.
right?
Yeah, he's Guatemalan.
Guatemala. That's what I thought. Yeah. God, that's awful.
It's terrible.
I love it though. Like it's awful, but it's funny. So you would be a smith. Like, what would your backup be? Like, if you had to pick more than one.
Maybe a Fletcher or something. Make
Okay.
just arrows.
Make arrows. I mean, that kind of goes in almost with blacksmithing. in
It's
a way.
something like I like the kind of master arts, kind of thing where
Oh, yeah.
you take a creative outlet or something. You can
Yeah.
really master something.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So I don't know. I like making things with my hands too. So
Oh yeah, pottery. That'd be another one because in
potter,
high school
yeah.
I loved doing that. Man, like that was one of my favorite things in high school was pottery class. So that would be another one that, if I had to pick, it'd be between the hunter, the woodworker, and a potter, I guess.
an artistic trade would be cool.
Yeah.
I see, like Smith, you can do anything. Like you like I said, you can forge, weapons, armor,
Yeah.
all that kind of stuff. You can forge
Yeah.
everyday mundane things too. Just iron work and
Make
whatnot.
a fork,
And you can
That's
do
cool.
jewelry and even glassware and stuff too if you wanted.
Dude,
Yeah.
making glass would be really cool. That'd be a cool thing.
That's a really cool art,
It
actually.
is extremely. I've seen videos
Glass
of
blowing
like
and
glass
stuff.
blowing. I'm like, holy crap! Like,
You can do that over here, I think.
Well,
I mean, you
Yeah.
can do it, but it's just.
I think, like in the Lakes region, I thought there was a place you could actually do that.
Oh, is there?
they're actually in Spencer's Bogan Reef Studios. They're a glass blowing studio.
Cool. I did not know that.
Does Logan give it his? I'm trying to think.
No, I have not.
Oh, sorry,
We're all
buddy.
given
No,
seconds.
you're good.
and
Yeah, we went in with
I
the
feel like
last
you're
name
gonna be a
talk.
jester.
No.
Or didn't he say priest?
Yeah,
Yeah, you just
mine's
say
still gonna
priest.
be a cop out because that's what I'm gonna be anyway. So like just a minister, just like priest, whatever.
Okay, so what would be the second since we're going around that one? Too?
Second would be Dragon Slayer. Dragons existed.
Hey,
Okay.
Shh.
Don't steal my title. You know who I am.
I think you should
right?
be a friar so you get the cool haircut.
Ooh, have you guys seen the picture of the circle beards?
No,
Yes,
they're
I
so
have.
dumb.
I have. Those are the
People are
worst.
morons.
I
Morons.
take
would
off the
actually
headset,
be,
but it like goes right here.
Yeah.
What is-
It's a chin strap all the way around.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They're terrible.
Yep. Seen him.
I want Dan to get one.
I would shoot myself.
What is what would be the position of like? So I'm thinking like The Witcher, the guy who sings all the time.
A
bard.
A bard. Yeah,
For
A
the
bard.
minstrel?
There you go.
I'd do that.
Toss a coin.
If I wasn't like a priest or
Take care
something,
of it,
I'd do
get
that.
demonetized. Yeah. Or
You-
some strike or something.
You think I'm actually good enough for that? That's a compliment, sir.
They don't care,
They
sir.
don't care. They just look at the lyrics and that's it.
True though. No, I.
Dang it.
You'd be a bard. That'd be cool.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah.
but
Just
Why
make
can't
up
I see Logan?
cool music in bars?
I don't know when I think, and I know this isn't the case, but like when I think, he says I want to be a minister. Like back then, I think of the guy in Whiterun that's just screaming about Talos. Like he's standing there by the tree, just screaming through. Like you could hear him from half the town away, just screaming about Talos.
Like
and
the
that.
Madman.
Yeah, I could just picture Logan standing.
You could be
in
a
the
you could be a
corner.
town crier. You just yell stuff like you yelled today's news. That was literally a position.
It
I
really
get,
was.
well, that'd probably be me, the news reader. Like that's what I do on
Yeah,
radio.
There you go. Then you get the guards to come up to you like in Skyrim. I need to ask you to stop that shouting. It's making people nervous. And you just one of the responses is, "There's plenty more where that came from," or something like that.
Second one, Falconer would be fun,
That'd be kind of cool.
That would be
or
fun.
like
That
training
exists now.
training some sort of animal would probably be something fun.
Animal trainer.
Falconry is a very time-consuming.
it's crazy.
That's a
I was-
real
it's
art.
cool,
That
though.
is
Yeah.
an art.
It
It
is.
is really
I
cool.
was watching Joe Rogan, and they were talking about like how like some indigenous tribes do that, and I think there's one specifically that it's like part of their culture. And it's like
It's
crazy.
in Mongolia, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, they like what they do is as kids, it's like a rite of passage. They have to climb up a tree where a nest is for falcons, and they have to take an egg without getting killed. And like a lot of them don't survive, but the ones that do will hatch that egg and raise that like baby bird to like adulthood, and it's like their partner for life, and they're like bonded together, and they like hunt with them.
Well, what's the lifespan of a falcon? Hold on.
Actually, quite a few
Yeah.
years.
Surprising.
Well, I mean, it's a
all.
few years, but if it's their partner for life, though.
You also got to think
I
these
think they
people
they
aren't-
last quite a while.
Yeah,
these people aren't
lifespan is not
lasting
great.
80, 90 years like we do.
Well, I'm thinking
you
even
know.
50, 60. Like let's say they
Yeah,
go.
that's pushing
I'd
it.
say that's
40.
pushing it too.
You'd be lucky to get 20 to 30.
Alexa, what's the average lifespan of a falcon?
A falcon's lifespan is typically between 12 years and 18 years.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's
So
a
I
good
mean,
amount.
let's say that they go in it.
Alexa, what was the average lifespan in the medieval times?
Sorry, I don't know that.
Well, I mean, you got to think though. Even the average
30.
lifespan at that
30.
point.
40 was
Right.
old.
Well, I mean, yes,
Outside
that's
of
the
nobility.
average, but you got to think though. A lot of the babies, if they didn't make it, that brings that average
Yeah.
way down. Like if you made it past, what was it? I think there was a stat. If you made it past 5, then the average lifespan is significantly higher for those that actually make it out of childhood.
It's because toddlership is just so dangerous.
Well, yeah, and that's the thing though. Like if you made it past that, then your
Well,
average
disease
lifespan,
and pestilence
was
and all
like
that stuff was
60 or
terrible back
something.
then.
Yeah.
I when he was talking about going up and getting eggs, I thought of the Nacho Libre scene where he goes up and has to drink out of the egg.
Yeah.
I'd have
Oh,
the
yeah.
bout of the Eagles.
Falconry is a real thing, and like I watched this video on YouTube not too long ago that this, like, I don't know if she was, I think she was from America. This woman like was all into that and like went over there to like, I don't know if it's like in the Himalayas or something or whatever, where this like major group was or whatever, like the masters of falconry or whatever, this tribe, and she like learned it and lives over there and has a falcon now. It's like crazy,
That's awesome.
but it's
I'm
really
assuming that means
cultural.
after they made it, like 25 years after that age or
Yeah.
whatever.
That's what he meant.
Okay.
But no.
Okay,
So,
I was like,
honestly
if you
speaking-
survived at 25, your life expectancy was 23.
well, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
so it'd be 23 years after.
Mm.
Okay, so yeah.
And to be quite honest, it's part of my retirement plan to become a falconer. So
Ooh.
There you go.
it is one of my life goals.
That'd be cool.
Bucket list stuff.
Yeah, 'cause I don't.
I have a lot of books on it and stuff. So
Do you really?
Yes, I do.
I did not know this about you. Learning something new every day.
There's a lot we don't know about Weston.
That's true. We don't know what he does when he leaves here. I mean, I honestly am convinced.
Well, lots of
that
it stuff
The
he just
inner
doesn't tell
workings
you.
of
So
Weston's mind are an enigma.
This is spilled milk.
you only get, it happens so often. You just get a random phone call saying Weston's almost dead in the hospital. So
Never answering the church phone again.
yeah,
Yep.
Yeah, because that actually happened.
To
multiple
me,
times.
I feel like
Not the
that,
church
that's
part,
a
but,
story
multiple times.
for a different day too.
How many times has Weston almost died and never told us?
and then shows up
Quite a
next week
few.
like nothing happened.
It's happened a few.
He's counting.
I remember 2 for sure, probably 3.
I know at least 5 times I've been hospitalized. So
Okay, I know I shouldn't laugh at that, but he's like, it's 2 for sure, maybe 3, and then Wes said, no, it's like 5.
somewhere up in that range.
Weston has issues with communication.
and his body apparently.
Yeah,
That too.
my body doesn't like me.
Communicating
That's
about
okay. I love you, Wes.
hospital issues.
He's just such a nice guy. He's gonna put himself last, even if like
Even if he's dying, he'll be like, no, I cannot ruin their day by telling them I'm dead.
Yep.
Pretty much.
That's just who he is.
we like Weston.
Do you know what else we like? Finally getting to wrap up these episodes. So, guys, thank you for watching episode 19 of Uncalled 4. It's been an hour 20 minutes. I mean,
We're good.
Yeah, that's good.
We're cutting it close.